shorter flow, a little core routine today. Yay! So let's dive right into it. Get started on your back. So come and lie down. All right, so all the way down onto the back of your body. We're just gonna take 3 deep breaths to begin here. So your knees can be bent, your legs can be straight. Just gonna get really comfortable. Take both hands onto the belly. So try not to stack them on top of each other, one hand below the other. And then you can close the eyes. We're just gonna take 3 deep calming breaths. So take an inhale, fill up through the nose, come all the way to the top of that inhale breath. Whenever you're full, so you can hold that air in, filling the lungs, rib cage, and feeling that belly swell. And then open the mouth, give it a big sigh, let it go. Good, 2 more just like that. So inhale, you're filling up, lungs expand, rib cage expands, belly expands. And then let it go, let it go. Good, last one just like that. Breathe and fill up all the way to the top. And then when you're full, hold it. And then nice big sigh, let it go. Good. So from there, hopefully you're feeling a little bit calmer already. You can slowly start to invite the eyes to open if they were closed. And we're gonna get diving into movement right away. So you're gonna bring your knees to stack on top of your hips so that your shins are parallel to the mat beneath you. Take your arms and just extend them up from your shoulders. So reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Nice, and then from there, already you can start to feel your belly really fire up and engage. So you're trying to find that abdominal brace where you're kind of knitting your belly button up towards your sternum. So you get really strong and supported here. You don't feel like there's any pull or really deep arch in your lower back. Everything's really fired up and engaged. So that abdominal brace, whew, squeezing everything into center. All right, from here we're gonna go opposite arm, opposite leg. Let me take a peek at my little timer. Good. From here, your right arm is going to extend back as your left leg extends forward. Keep the limbs really strong as you exhale everything back to that starting position. And then switch. Left arm, right leg, and then pull it all the way back in together. Nice. So keep going like that, alternating right arm, left leg. Squeeze everything in. This is one of my favorite like sneak attack core exercises. It really helps you awaken everything in your center and how your center is really connected with your entire body. So the center is actually what is moving the limbs. So we really want to make sure we find that awareness, finding that little reminder of our core strength. Nice, just keep going like this. We got another 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull it all the way back up, knees on top of hips. Take your hands and then press your hands into your thighs. This one's going to be kind of a burner. So it's no movement at all. You're just pressing your hands against your thighs and pulling your knees into your face. So your entire body is kind of like fighting. It has a little bit of a tug-of-war action going on. We're going to breathe here and hold for another 20 seconds. Nice. So keep pressing and pulling, pressing and pulling, and make sure you're not holding your breath. Okay. Nice. Sometimes we get very, very intense in core work. I don't know if you can hear the shaking quality in my breath, but make sure you guys are breathing. We tend to hold our breath a lot. Okay, keep going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, release that. So release that resistance. Whew, you can take a moment to do whatever you need to do, release that, but then we're gonna come right back to those little dead bugs. So bring your knees to stack right on top of your hips. Again, extend the arms all the way up from the shoulders, 30 more seconds here. So right arm extends back, left leg extends forward, pull everything into center. And then left arm, right leg, and then pull it all the way back in. So keep going like that. You can use your exhales, the power of your exhales to perform that drawing into center, that return back to center. Nice, just keep going like this. We got 20 more seconds left. Yes, nice, awesome work you guys. All right, we got another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, slowly start to hug your knees into your chest. Ooh, all right, hopefully your center's a little bit fired up and engaged by now. All right, and then we'll grab back behind our hamstrings, rock ourselves up and down our spine. Okay, so just massaging out that back a little bit. And then rock our way all the way up to seated. You're gonna transition to all fours, tabletop. All right, from our tabletop position, let's just find a little bit more mobility and movement for the spine. Let me move my little timer here. So tabletop position, you're gonna extend your right arm forward and left leg back. So same kind of movement we just did on our back. Hugging through the belly, make sure you're not back bending here, so draw everything in. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, elbow to knee to elbow, squeeze everything in. And then extend back out, reach, so same movement. Exhale, pull in. Nice, another 3, breathe in. And exhale. 4, 2. Exhale. Good, last one, big breath in. And exhale, pull in, draw in. Good, return everything back to starting, and then switch left arm, right leg. Good, hang out there, find your balance. So really hug in through that outer left hip. Take an inhale and center, and then exhale, elbow to knee to elbow. Good, extend back out, reach out, and exhale, pull in. Nice, we got another 3. Sync it up, breath with movement, exhale. 4, 2. Exhale. Good, last one, breathe in, and exhale, pull and draw in. Good, return it back to starting. Walk your hands slightly forward, tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back to find your first downward dog. Good. So once you find yourself in your downward dog, make sure you're set up properly. So hands are about shoulder distance apart and your hands are really spreading into the mat beneath you. Good, you're not shy to use the strength of the shoulders, so press weight back into your legs. Nice, find a little bit more length and space through your entire spine. You can pedal at those legs as you need. Nice, and if you find a lot of rounding in your lower back, perhaps bend the knees and stick your butt even higher towards the sky to eliminate all of that. Get that nice big stretch. Awesome, good. Hanging out in your downward dog. One more big breath in. And a full breath out. Awesome, drop your knees back down onto the ground. And then from here, let's go over to our right first. I'm just gonna shift a little bit this way so you guys can see me and I stay in frame. You're gonna swivel, pivot your right shin off to the right, and then step your left foot in line with that right knee. Good, send your left arm all the way up and overhead, over that left ear. Taking a big, long side body stretch. Take a full breath in. Really ground down through those left toes. And as you exhale, contract through the left side body as you pull yourself all the way up, and you're gonna side bend all the way up and reach towards that back leg, so that extended left leg. Good. As you inhale, come all the way back up and tee your arms out to the side. As you exhale, right arm goes in front of your body, and then side bend back to the front of your mat, left arm up and overhead. Good. Bring it back up to center, breathe in, and then side bend to the back of your mat, left arm in front of your mat, body. Inhale all the way back up, and then do that again. Right arm in front of your body, hinge, and then all the way back up. Left arm in front of your body, hinge. Good, bring it all the way up and then grab an imaginary beach ball up and overhead. You're gonna ground out through the left foot and then you're just gonna tip yourself, but not too much, over towards the front of your mat. Contract through the side body, squeeze the belly in and breathe. So this left oblique should be really feeling it. Nice, hold, 3, 4, 2. Go take one more big breath in. Awesome work. Your right hand's gonna come all the way down to the ground. Now, this left elbow is gonna come all the way down. You're gonna pivot up onto the toes of the back foot. Swivel, pivot that right shin in, and then you're gonna come into a side plank on that left elbow. So you just switch to face the other direction. This right foot can be like a little kickstand. Your back leg, your left leg is super strong, and then maybe you even extend that right arm up towards the sky. If you want to intensify this, you stagger your feet or you stack your feet. Any version of side plank that works for you. Breathe and hold, 3. Good. 4, 2. Good. Take one more big breath in. And then now the right elbow is going to meet you down on the mat and you're going to be in a forearm plank. Nice, hug in through the belly, so find that abdominal brace here. Make sure your hips are not dropping. Make sure they're not piking too high. Really pull your belly button forward towards your sternum. Good, you're gonna breathe there. Take a full breath in. And then stay here if you like. This is option 1. If you want to intensify, You're gonna drop both heels over to the right. You're gonna rainbow those hips over. Pivot through center, go to the other side. Pivot through center, over to the right. Center, left. Both elbows stay grounded. Right. Center, left. Center. Right. Center, left. Center. Good. Right. Center, left. Center. Last 5. Center. 4. Nice. 3, 4, 2, and 1. Back through center. Take a full breath in, and then drop your knees down. Lower your pelvis all the way down. Separate the hands, so you're gonna be in a Sphinx position. So elbows are gonna be underneath your shoulders. You're gonna give yourself a nice little tug forward. Nice, getting the shoulders down and away from your ears, opening up through the chest. Take a full inhale. And give it a big sigh, breathe out. Good, 2 more breaths just like that. Take an inhale. Let it go. Good, last big breath in. And let it go. Good, elbows are gonna go nice and wide as you lower your chest all the way down. Line up your elbows in line with your shoulders and palms are gonna be face down. We're gonna come into a nice little back body warm-up sequence. So from here, you're gonna lift your arms and your legs up like you're floating, like you're flying. And then as you exhale, snuggle those elbows right underneath you as if you're coming into a plank. Tuck your toes and then lift your hips up to a plank position. Lower your hips all the way back down. Float those arms up like you're flying. And then exhale again. Press the elbows into the floor. Hug up to find that forearm plank. Lift and press. Good. Keep going like that. Starting a little timer, so you're just alternating between those two. Awesome work, you guys. Nice. So you're constantly keeping the entire body really engaged. So everything's helping to draw that energy back to center so you can use that energy. Good. Awesome work. Keep going. Keep going, you guys. Yes, waking up the back of the body as well. Awesome. We got another. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, release everything down. Slide your hands back for a cobra. Inhale, open it up. Shoulders down the back. Chest lifts. Open up the front of the body. And then as you exhale, press into your knees. Hips move back to your heels, all the way back to a child's pose. Good. Take another big breath in. And a full breath out. Good. All right, shift forward, back to that all fours. Tabletop position. We're gonna do the same thing on our second side. All right, from here, you're gonna swivel pivot, move a little bit over this way. Swivel pivot your left shin off of your mat. Nice, so you're on that left arm and that right foot pivots to the side, so that right foot's in line with that left knee. Send your right arm all the way up and overhead, all the way bicep alongside the ear. Take a full breath in. Just that left arm's getting familiar with bearing a lot of weight on it. And your full breath out. Go ahead, take one more big breath in, and then you're gonna gather up the strength of that right side body. As you exhale, pull yourself all the way up, and then side bend to the back of your mat. Reach towards that back leg. Good, bring it all the way back up through center. Then from here, left arm in front of your body, tip your body weight forwards. Good, back up, breathe in. And right arm in front of your body, tip your weight back. Good, back up, breathe in. 2 more of each, exhale. No, back up, breathe in. Good, exhale. Good, last one of each, breathe in. And reach. Back up, breathe in. Reach to the back of your mat. Good, and then back up, breathe in, grab an imaginary beach ball. Remember to really hug in through the torso and the rib cage as you exhale, tip. Don't dip too far, because otherwise you won't be able to get back up. Good, hold and breathe. Your entire core is wrapping into center. 3, nice. 4, 2, ho-ho. Take one more big breath in. Good, all right, then left hand's gonna release all the way back down to the ground. Now your right elbow is gonna come all the way down. You're gonna flip over to the other side. You're gonna come into that side plank on that right elbow. Hello. All right, so make sure that back ankle is super strong, active and engaged. That left arm can lift up. Again, kickstand that right foot or left foot if you need, or you stagger, or you stack. Yeah, breathe, hold for 3. Good. Nice. For 2. Actively press that elbow into the floor. Good, take one more big breath in. Nice, you're gonna meet with that left elbow in a regular forearm plank. Nice, draw that belly up and in. Breathe and hold. Awesome work, breathe. Again, remember, stay here if you'd like, or drop your heels to one side, rainbow those hips, back through center, over to the other side. Keep going. Awesome. So whatever feels good in your body, you just want to find a place where you feel challenged. Nice. One of my favorite things about fitness is teaches discipline. So when you don't feel like doing one more, I want you to do one more, and I just want you to keep doing one more. Yes, even when you don't feel like it. Good, keep going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're gonna drop your knees down. This time, press back to a little child's pose. Awesome, take a couple extra breaths there. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit warm. We're gonna do some leg sequences right away and get deeper into the core. Awesome, take one more big breath in. Open the mouth, let it go. Okay, let's inhale, come back to our downward facing dog. All right, from your downward dog, take your right leg up and back. And then as you exhale, you're gonna bring your knee to the nose, so shift the body weight forward, curl in, and then up and back, big breath in. You're gonna bring your right knee to your right elbow, shift forwards. Up and back, big breath in. Right knee to your left elbow. Good, up and back, big breath in. And then as you exhale, step that foot all the way through between your hands. You're gonna drop your back knee down onto the mat, and then you're gonna lift your chest all the way up. Good. You're gonna take your arms all the way up and overhead, and then clasp your hands back behind the back of your body, or back of your head. From here, you're gonna ground down through that right heel, and then what I want you to do is just stand on that right leg, and you're gonna twist your right elbow towards that left knee. Good, and then come back to center, step back with control, and then keep going like that. So come, stand, twist, and then step back. Good, stand, twist, and back. Good. So you might find this hard for your balance to begin with. So just take it in parts. So pull the knee in first, then twist, and then step back. Good. So just keep going. Just like that. Opposite knee, opposite elbow. Good. Awesome. Really strong through that center. Each and every single time you're bringing that knee forward, you're imagining you're doing like a little crunch. Again. Nice, last 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last one, pull it in. Step it all the way back. Let's inhale, just release the arms up towards the sky. And then exhale, the hands are gonna come down. You're gonna sweep your right leg up and back, big breath in. This time, open the hip, bend the knee, give it a nice little stretch. Hang out there for an inhale. And a big breath out, breathe out. Awesome, straighten out the leg, square it off. Exhale, knee to the nose, shift forwards. Up and back, big breath in. Right knee, right elbow. Good, up and back, big breath in. Right knee, left elbow. Up and back, inhale. Right foot all the way through between your hands. This time, rise all the way up to a crescent. So you're gonna lift your arms all the way up, and then stay there as you breathe out. All right, from your crescent shape, again, clasp your hands back behind your head. Okay, so from your crescent, your right foot and toes are gonna be facing forward still. What I want you to do is take a step forward with the left foot, so you're in kind of a baby lunge. Then you're gonna take your left foot to the outer border of the right side of your mat. You're gonna bend both knees, keeping the right toes facing forward. And then from here, you're gonna bring left knee to left elbow, okay? Left foot steps back to the right border of the mat, and then crunch it in. Nice. Keep going like that. Each and every single time you do that, it is like a little crunch on your back. Good. Keep going. Awesome work, you guys. Oh yeah. Pressing down through that right heel. Nice. Knees are kind of train tracking behind each other. That left knee is just tucked behind that right knee. Good, almost there. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step it back to a crescent lunge. Inhale, reach the arms up, and then go back to your downward facing dog. Good. Awesome. From your downward dog, take a full breath in, and a full breath out. Let's keep this moving. Walk your hands all the way back towards your feet, standing forward, fold back of the mat. Take a moment, fold over the legs. You can catch opposite elbows, sway and rock from side to side if that feels good. Awesome. All right. Then from here, you're gonna bend your knees, you're gonna sink your hips, you're gonna sit nice and low and find a chair position or a squat. Again, wrap your hands back behind the back of your head. Elbows are wide. Nice, you're gonna press through the right heel as you come on up. Opposite knee, opposite elbow. Bring your left knee to your right elbow, sit down in your squat, and then switch. Good, switch. Awesome. Keep going. So as you sit into your squat, your weight is really rooted through your heels. Your butt goes back, but your chest stays lifted. Good. Keep going. Nice and strong. Just like this. Allow your breath to be your fuel, you guys. And when you don't want to do one more, do one more. Good, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both feet down, inhale, reach the arms up, back of the mat, big stretch, and then exhale to fold. Stay there for a moment at the bottom, full breath in, and a full breath out. Awesome, take an inhale, walk your hands out, find your downward facing dog again. Good. We'll take an extra breath in our downward dog, or if you need a little sweat towel break like me, you go ahead and take that. And then we're gonna go straight to our second side. Awesome. So from your downward dog, left leg, take it up, breathe in. Exhale, bring the knee to the nose, shift forwards. Up and back, big breath in. Left knee, left elbow. Up and back, big inhale. Left knee, right elbow. Up and back, big inhale. And then step the foot all the way through. Good. Drop your back knee down onto the mat. Lift your arms all the way up. Reach them up. Clasp the hands back behind the back of your head. Let those elbows be nice and wide. You're gonna stand on that left leg. As you start to draw your right knee into your chest, you're gonna opposite knee, opposite elbow. And then step down with control. Pull it in, and then step it back. Good. So take it slow if you need, in two little parts. As you start to draw your back knee in, nice, maybe you linger there for a second, find your balance, then you twist it across. Okay, as you start to gain more confidence, it becomes one movement. Good. Let those elbows be nice and wide this entire time. Good. Awesome. Keep going. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands are gonna come down. Keep your left leg all the way up and back. Open the hip, bend the knee, give it a nice little stretch. Full inhale, and full breath out. Good, you're gonna straighten out the leg, square it off. Exhale again, knee to the nose. Good, up and back, big breath in. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Up and back, big breath in. Make sure you shift yourself forward. Left knee, right elbow. Up and back, inhale. Step the foot all the way through between your hands. You're gonna rise up to a crescent lunge. So you're gonna lift your arms all the way up and overhead. Good. And then wrap your hands back behind the back of your head. Interlace your fingers. All right, we're gonna come into those curtsy lunge with same knee, same elbow. So take a little half a step in with that right foot. Bend your back knee. Front knee is bent. Then you're gonna take your right foot to the outside border of your left side of your mat. Bend both knees into a curtsy and then come all the way up. Right elbow, right knee. Step back, curtsy. Right elbow, right knee. Good, keep going like this. Keep it slow, you guys. Nice. So we're starting to build more awareness in our center. Awesome. Keep going. Great, keep going. Each and every single time you move with intention. Nice, keep that left heel pressing into the floor. You bring that knee up towards your elbow. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step it back with control. Find your crescent lunge, breathe in. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Oh, good. All right, slowly start to drop your knees down to the mat. Take a child's pose for a second. We're on our home stretch now, so we're gonna do our last little core burnout. Yay! I can tell everyone's excited for that. So grab a swig of water if you need, or towel time, as you can see that I need. All right. And then we're going to get set up for a minute and a half. This is gonna be our final burnout. All right. I'm gonna grab a quick swig of water. And we're gonna alternate from being on our hands down to our forearms. A few of these you can most definitely do from your forearms. Most of them you can do from your forearms, probably 1 and 2. You can totally do all from your forearms if you'd like. If you prefer not to be up on your hands, you've got some wrist issues, that's totally fine. Okay, so modify as you need. Keep your body safe. So we're gonna get started in a plank position. Are we ready? Get steady, get sweaty. I already am. All right, and go. Set yourself up into a really solid plank. Draw your belly button in. Then from here, you're gonna bend your right knee, tap it to the floor, and then just switch. Bend your left knee, tap it to the floor. Switch, and switch. So your feet aren't actually moving. Switch, switch. Good, switch, 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 switch. Keep going. Keep going. Enjoy this little challenge. Nice, challenge yourself to find and dig deep. Find that inner strength. Dig deep. Good. Pause in your plank. Take your elbows down to the floor. Come and find a forearm plank. Your feet are still hip distance apart. Now bend both knees, tap it to the floor. Straighten. Bend both knees, tap. Straighten. Bend both knees, tap. Straighten. Keep going. Yes. Haha. Keep going. Make sure those hips aren't sagging. That's actually one of my favorite moves. It's pretty hard for your hips to sag here. Good. Nice. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back in your forearm plank. Back up onto your hands. Step your feet in so your knees are hovering underneath your hips. Then from here, opposite hand taps opposite shoulder. Right hand taps left. Try not to rock your hips. Left taps right. Right taps left. Left taps right. Keep going. Try to control that landing with that hand coming down. Keep that belly drawing in. Nice, we got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step it back, find your plank, big breath in. Release down to your belly. You made it, you survived, amazing. Grab some water, grab a towel, whatever you need. We are gonna meet back down on our belly. So when you're ready, you can come back down, lie on your belly, and we're gonna find a few final closing stretches. Good. Okay. All right, so come back down onto your belly. You're gonna extend those arms all the way forwards. Good. From here, what I want you to do, your head can just release down, but I'm just always looking around, but your head can release down so your neck doesn't do any funky business. So what you're gonna do, your right arm is gonna be the one that's moving, and you're gonna roll over to your left outer hip. So you're gonna roll over to your left outer hip, your right arm is gonna reach up and overhead. As the right knee starts to bend, your right arm is gonna reach all the way, just extension from your shoulder. Nice, good. Then from there, you're gonna return all the way back to center. So you just rewind that. That right arm is gonna reach forward so it kind of completes that little circle, and then you're back on your belly. And then you're gonna do that on your other side. So you're gonna slowly start to circle that left arm all the way up. Nice. Left knee is gonna bend. I have the wall here, but you get the point. You're gonna reach your left arm all the way out, over towards the left. Nice. You can also bend your elbow if you don't have the space like me. And then the left arm is gonna reach all the way forward as it brings you all the way slowly back down onto your belly. And then let's do that a couple more times on each side. So you're gonna roll all the way over to your outer left hip. That right knee is gonna bend. You're gonna reach your right arm all the way out to the side. Good, and then all the way back through center. Nice, nice and slow. Control that landing, don't just like schlump all the way over. Nice, good. Water bottle in my way. Good. All the way back in. One more on each. Go over to your outer left hip. Bend the knee as you do that, so it's like a little supine twist. And then all the way back in. So you're using your core to control that landing all the way in. Nice. And then all the way over. And that's where you're gonna hang out there. Bending that left knee. Nice, hope you have more space than I do. And then all the way back through center. Just control that landing all the way back down. Good. Slide your hands back by your lower ribs. You're gonna press your hips all the way back towards your heels, so you land in a nice little child's pose. Good, stay there for a breath. We got one last little stretch here, just to stretch out the front of the body. Good, as you inhale, you're gonna rise up onto all fours. Walk those hands slightly more forward than you're used to, and melt the hips down as you slowly start to bend your elbows. Bend your elbows, point them back, and pull your chest forward, so you land in a nice little cobra. And then press into your knees, so you reverse that all the way back to your child's pose. Let's do that a few more times. So inhale, come up, slide those hands a little bit more forward. Drop the belly down as you bend your elbows and get the shoulders down and away from your ears. Enjoy that. And then hips all the way back to your heels. Nice, another 3 more like that. Breathe in, pull forwards. And exhale all the way back. Good. Last one, or 2 more. Big inhale, use that entire breath. And then exhale, takes it back. Last one, just like that. Breathe in, pull forwards, open up. A little slinky. I actually like to call these slinkies. And then exhale all the way back to your child's pose. Take a moment of rest there. You can hang out for a couple extra breaths. If you would like, you're just going to transition down onto your back and then just lie down for a couple moments if you have some free time today. Lay all over the floor, do nothing, close your eyes, focus on your breath, tune the world out so you can tune in. But that's it for today, my friends. Hope you guys enjoyed. Any requests, let me know. Otherwise, stay sweaty, friends. See you soon.